show, his name is Miles Silverberg, and the actor who played as him left the show after I believe, the eighth season. So the last two seasons were without him, and so they were like, who could we get to replace Miles? And so they brought in Lily Tomlin,
Okay.
and she was like the new boss for the last two seasons, and she butted heads with Candice Bergen a lot, so you know that was a good show. And so now the question is Lily Tomlin coming back for the quote unquote 11th season, even though it's been damn 20 years since the show's been off air? Like,
Well, isn't she still doing Grace and Frankie?
yeah, she's still doing Grace and Frankie, but it's like, think about it. Chris Parnell, he's got like 5 shows right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if Chris Parnell can do it, surely Lily Tomlin can do it.
But isn't Chris Parnell doing more voice work?
No, okay, so this is where you're wrong. He's got 2 main shows in which he's doing mainly voice work, right? Rick and Morty and Archer. But he's also on this show called Grownish, where he plays as the dean of a college. And he's going to be on this show called Happy Together,
Mm-hmm.
which is Damon Wayans Jr. It's his show. It's going to be on NBC, so you know it'll fail. So you know Chris Parnell is only doing it for job security. Like, at least he has another check. But I think there's one more live action show that Chris Parnell's on. So the live action shows outweigh the voice work. He has a very
But it seems like these live action shows that he's doing won't last as long as the animated
Grownish will
shows.
last long though, because I mean it was created by Lawrence Fishburne and Anthony Anderson. I mean, come on.
I mean, hopefully. I haven't seen Blackish.
Blackish is actually decent. They bring up some, like, there's this one episode that actually made me cry. It's when they were talking. They were waiting for the verdict of this case in which this young black teenager got killed, sort of like Trayvon Martin case, and
Or like every other case.
yeah, but it was like this one in particular was really mirroring Trayvon Martin, and they were waiting for the verdict, and they were sitting there with the kids, and the kids were like talking about their feelings of what's going on. The oldest daughter, she was like, I mean, racism's dead, you know. I don't get, like, when I go to school, like, people aren't racist towards me, but she doesn't realize she has been so accustomed to white privilege. Like, I think myself that there are black people who have white privilege because of the money that they have, you know. They have it. They have the low subscription of white privilege, you know, in the sense of you have money, so therefore you're one of us. But if you start asking for rights, get the fuck out of my town or my suburb, you know.
I mean, I think once they reach a certain amount of wealth, like Dave Chappelle said, you know, he just talks to these other white people at the party and talks about how the poor white people are trash, you know?
Yeah, I think it's something like that. But like in the case of this girl, of the oldest daughter,
Mm-hmm.
and because now she's no longer thinking like that, because they've done basically a different world with Grownish, because it's focusing on her in college, whereas Black is just like the Cosby Show, the new age Cosby Show. But yeah, during the episode they were talking about the inauguration of Obama, and when he was walking down the street with Michelle Obama,
The first or second one?
the first one, when he finally got the presidency, and he's walking down the street with Michelle, they're holding hands, and Anthony Anderson, he was like that everybody was on bated breath because they realized as he's walking down the street that at any second that could be taken away because someone could assassinate him. And it was like really thought provoking. I was like watching this, I was like, oh shit, I didn't think like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was 15 when he became president. So, you know, it's like, it was one of those good episodes where it was like, this is a good episode. And I think it won an Emmy. Like, what are awards these days? They give awards to anything.
Yeah.
Like, Donald Glover won an award. He won 3, didn't he?
But he deserves his awards.
Oh, everybody else, like, it's...
Well, he makes good stuff.
Oh.
Great stuff.
Oh. So people like Donald Glover and Stephen Colbert, when they win Emmys, it's deserving.
Mm-hmm.
But if Shonda Rhimes were to win an Emmy for her Grey's Anatomy scandal, How to Get Away with Murder stuff, that's a waste, right?
Pretty much.
Uh-huh. You know, at least I can appreciate both. You know, the Shonda Rhimeses and the
I
Donald
mean,
Glovers and Stephen
you can
Colbert.
have that, you know, but you don't need awards for it. It's not that
Why
great.
can't you just appreciate art?
Is it art though?
I think that it all is. If it's an expression, it's art.
Well, not all art is the same.
Not all art is the same, but
Yeah.
all art is expression. Why can't you appreciate expression?
I mean, good for you, but you don't deserve like millions of dollars for a TV show because you express poor stuff on TV.
Okay. Well, I feel that way
Or at
sometimes.
least, you know, if they can do it, you know, why not give somebody, you know, who makes good stuff more money for it?
Well, I think it's all subjective. You have to realize that. I mean, like, you think that, you know, the things that Glover does is fantastic, and, like, you know, that's art right there. A lot of other people are going to think that that's trash and shit. Why give that millions of dollars? You know? Why produce that?
Well, those are the people who watch like Grey's Anatomy and all that stuff. So,
I don't think those are the same people that watch Grey's Anatomy and shit like that.
or TLC, you know, Long Island Medium, you know, they're all the same.
Let me tell you something. That's one thing you and I can agree on. Long Island Medium.
I've never even seen it.
That bitch.
I just know it's there.
You know it's there.
I don't need to see it.
Well, I think that's.
I'm getting a reading right now, you know.
I think that's too much. The fact that you know that it's there. The fact that you know it exists. That's too much.
I can't help it. My abilities, they, you know, I can't control my powers.
I think there's.
I just see things and they appear before me.
I'm feeling something. I'm feeling something. Someone in this room has gone through life. Excuse me, sir. Were you born?
You know what? I think I was.
It's exactly what I thought. Okay, so
Are you talking to me?
yes, it's you. It's you. Let me guess. Your name begins with an A.
Close.
Is there an A in your name somewhere?
Kind of.
Is
The last name.
your last name? Your last name begins with an A.
Yeah.
I was correct. Okay, so your first name.
There are two A's.
There's two A's in your
Mhm.
last name. Is it? I, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm tapping in. I'm tapping in. You're throwing off my balance. But thank you though. Um, let's not focus on your last name right now. Let's focus on your first name. Is it we know that that doesn't begin with an A. A B perhaps.
You're getting warmer.
C
Warmer still.
D
You're cranking up the dial.
E
Almost.
F
Not quite.
G
Yeah.
H
Okay, so close.
I.
You're right on the
Oh my
gosh. The next one.
Let me ask you this: does your name begin with a J?
Yes.
Oh my
yes,
gosh! You see,
it does.
I knew it.
It does.
I tapped into the other plane here, and I realized your name, your first name begins with a
What
J.
airline do you fly on? I
I'd
tapped
rather
onto the other plane.
I'd rather not discuss that right now. That's a personal matter. I don't want people knowing where I go, if you understand. So your first name begins with a J.
Mm-hmm.
This is exciting. I think I know. I think I know what it is. Is your name James?
It begins with a J.
I'm right there.
James begins with a J. Yes, it does.
Yes, I'm right.
But that's not my name.
It's not, okay. Jacob.
I think if you've ever read the Bible, Jacob and my name are related.
Well, you you seem to have a sort of
It's biblical.
you seem to have a color going on with your skin tone. Are you perhaps Hispanic in any way?
Yes, I am a colored man.
You are.
Yes.
Is your name perhaps Juan?
It's not. No.
Jose?
In Spanish, sí.
I'm gonna
Taco.
I'm gonna ask you this. This will be my final question. When it comes to your first name, is your name perhaps Joseph?
He got it.
I knew it.
How did he know?
I knew the entire time
It's amazing.
I was sitting here. I was like, this is a Joseph. You know how I knew that your name was Joseph? I'm a Joseph. Josephs know each other.
And you're a colored man too.
Yeah. You know,
I'm light skinned though.
yeah, you're light skinned. You pass for white. You know what? I think that when we hang out, if we ever hang out, I mean, I'm only the Long Island medium here with a northern accent like this.
Long Island iced tea.
Medium. I feel as though if we were to ever hang out, I'm not saying that we're that close, but I should go by Black Joseph, and you should, since you're white passing, you should go as White Joseph.
I think that'd be a good idea
Yeah.
if we ever hung out.
If we ever hung out, it'd be so
But
good.
you live all the way in Long Island.
I live all the way in Long Island, medium, and you live here. I'm not gonna specify where you live because I don't want you to have that kind of attention right now. You know?
I appreciate it.
Yeah. I'm only looking out for you, person that I barely know. You know?
Thanks.
Yeah.
That's what the spirits are telling you?
That's what the spirits are telling me. The spirits are telling me to look out for you. That's what they're doing. I must look out for you. I don't know why, but I must. So, let's get bullshit. What's been going on with you lately?
Tired,
Tired.
Yeah. I was working yesterday,
Mm.
not working today,
Ooh.
But I got to drive a long way today.
Mm.
Well, getting ready for that.
Yeah. You have to drive to Long Island.
Gotta check the time. We're good on time so far.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Long Island.
Gotta drive to Long Island. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Not Staten Island. God.
No. Ooh. No. Staten Island. Ooh. You don't hear about no Staten Island medium. No. But yeah. Oh, how have I been doing? You ask.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah. You see? It's like I can read minds as well. You know. I've tapped into that level of power. I've been doing great, ish. Been doing great-ish. I started seeing someone.
Did you know?
Yeah.
Let me guess. Is it a person?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It is.
Mm-hmm.
It is a person.
Is he a terrorist?
No, but he comes from terrorist descent. He is Iranian. I like him. I like him. He's very sweet. He's very sweet. He's a very sweet young man. He wants to be a doctor.
Doctor terrorist.
A doctor terrorist. Yeah. I think we need more of those. And they basically have their own business because they can blow up a place and then fix the people that are inside, that are like the casualties, you know? They have their own business. It works out. You just blow up places and then you know that someone's going to be hurt. So then you can bandage them back up.
Well, he doesn't want to go blow up the places because then he would be hurt too. He's got to fix the people who go in.
He can do it without being a suicide bomber, you know?
Oh.
Yeah. I feel terrorists aren't just suicide bombers. Look at 9/11.
Let's play that back.
That's so fucked up.
I think we have the footage.
Yeah. Yeah. You see the let me tell you this. When I was younger, we didn't see the footage of the plane hitting the tower. We saw the Pentagon. The plane hitting the Pentagon.
Mm-hmm.
That was scary. Just think about any minute you're sitting in a building and all of a sudden.
Yeah, building shaped like a butthole.
Yeah.
Just penetrated.
Yeah, yeah. Pentagon penetrate? Oh my gosh.
Penta gonna penetrate you.
Yeah. I feel as though after this episode, we're going to be put on a list. More so me than you. I mean, I'm seeing a Dr. Terrorist.
Well, I hope we get a table soon.
I definitely hope we get a table soon because you shouldn't be sitting on boxes like that. It's not healthy. And plus, you have too big of an ass to do that. That's not good for you.
It's not good for the boxes.
Yeah, it's definitely not good for your ass. You don't like sitting down. Why is that?
I sit down all the time when I watch TV, so I gotta stand up a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Move around.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. All right. I see you. Oh, for the listeners at home who can't see this, like, Joseph's doing some exercises that are really putting himself out there.
I hope that doesn't register on the noise. It probably does. It's going to be annoying to the listener.
Oh, it might be annoying to the listener. But what they can do is they can imagine a porn scenario in which a hot MILF is like staring out the window and she's seeing her gardener doing his like calisthenics before he does the gardening. And then she comes out with like a pitcher of lemonade or iced tea. I don't know what you prefer. And she says, "Oh, could I tempt you?"
And she spills it on his shirt. And he has to
Joke's
take it
on
off.
you. Who said he's wearing a shirt? He's a gardener. Gardeners don't wear clothes.
Is he illegal?
Is he illegal?
He's a gardener.
She comes out.
Not when we have that wall built.
She comes out with her lemonade or sweet tea, and she wonders, "Why aren't you in your cage?" And then he starts singing "Mr. Bright Eyes," coming out of my cage, and I've been doing just fine, and all that, you know. I don't know why no one has made that joke or reference lately. Mr. Brightside by the Killers. You never heard that song?
Yeah, I heard that song.
Yeah. Like, people should be making more references to that song with all the, you know, the accusations of Mexicans being put in cages.
I guess.
Yeah.
Well, you just made it.
I just made it, but I feel as though more people should have made that. Why should I have been the first?
Who knows? It's a good question.
Of course it's a good question. I asked it. I have a long history of asking great questions.
Well, I have a long history of going to the bathroom.
Are you about to go to the bathroom now?
No, but I just have a great history of it.
You do have a great history of going to the bathroom. It's the strangest thing. For you folks at home, I refer to White Joseph as too regular. Because there is no one I know that goes to the bathroom at least 5 minutes after going to the bathroom.
Well, you see, I try to drink a good amount of water. And I also smoke some stuff.
So your ass is just water weight?
It might be. And all that. Well, we had some fast food last night. That probably doesn't help.
Yeah, that probably didn't help. But
if you keep regular, you know, you eat your fruits and your vegetables, you know, you should go a fair amount of the time.
You know what?
I go in the morning, you know, I go a few hours later in the morning when I go to work.
I eat I eat a lot of my fruits, obviously. I don't eat my vegetables as much as I should.
Eat your fruits, juice your vegetables.
Whoa, that's heavy.
Yeah, because you need the fiber in the fruit, and you're just getting sugar if you're just getting, you know, fruit juice.
Hmm. You know, instead of
You
water,
got a lighter over there?
instead of water lately,
Oh, I got it right here.
I've been
Water?
it's huh?
Water? You're
Yeah.
saying about water?
Instead of water, I haven't been drinking water as much. And so I recently got these pomegranate fruit bars made with real fruit juice. And I've been using that as a substitute for water. I don't think that's healthy.
I don't think that's healthy at all.
But it's my body and I'm not going to apologize for it.
Okay,
I mean,
you're not going to apologize to your body?
I'm not going to apologize to my body. My body's unresponsive at the moment.
That's the problem.
Yeah. Could be. Oh, I may have told you this, but I haven't told the listeners this, of course. I went to go see Ocean's 8, right? Not too long ago. And
And it's like the fourth one that came out.
it very much is the fourth one that came out because there was Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, Ocean's 13, now Ocean's 8. My guess is they're trying to do a new trilogy to where they can lead up to Ocean's 11. It'd be funny if this was a prequel, considering.
What if Ocean's 1 was just called Ocean?
Huh. In this movie, George Clooney is dead. But we don't know that, you know?
This is the first time hearing of it.
Like, she doesn't when Sandra Bullock, his sister, gets out of prison, she doesn't believe that her brother's dead. She goes to the mausoleum and she sees his thing there and it says Danny Ocean on it, but it doesn't say when he died.
So, hint, hint.
Yeah.
Spoiler. He's probably not in there.
So, originally Matt Damon was supposed to be in this. And that's what makes me think that. That's what makes me think that this movie is probably set, after Ocean's 13. Is that Matt Damon was originally supposed to be in there because they don't meet Matt Damon until Ocean's 11, like halfway into the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So originally Matt Damon was supposed to have a cameo, but there was this protest of getting Matt Damon out of the movie because he had said some shit about the Me Too movement and shit, and
He was buddies with Harvey Weinstein.
yeah. And see, this is the thing. It's hard to be a man in Hollywood right now. Oh, let me take that back. It's hard to be a white man in Hollywood right now. It's weird. Like all these white men that have all these allegations about them, and look at people like Donald Glover and Sterling K. Brown. They're just like the limelight's on us.
And we still have Bill Cosby though.
I don't think Bill Cosby counts for this. Cause that's like 5 decades of people saying that, he did this shit to them. Like he's finally got caught for his shit. I'd be devastated if I found out someone else that I loved as a kid was one of those aggressors. Like, wouldn't it blow your mind if you found out that Mr. Rogers or Bob Ross or Steve from Blue's Clues did shit like that?
Not anymore.
What do you mean?
I mean, like we've heard so many stories about it, like I wouldn't be surprised to hear about anybody else.
Oh. It'd rock me if I found out about anybody else. It upset me when I found out about Dustin Hoffman. Dustin Hoffman and Kevin Spacey were my favorite actors of all time. I've had to cancel Kevin Spacey because of this whole thing.
That was you?
Yeah. I can't be aligned with Kevin Spacey. He raped a 13-year-old boy.
I thought he just got on top of him.
Well, then, if that's the case, then I should be a part of the Me Too movement, because there have been numerous times I've woken up with you on top of me somehow.
Not like Kevin Spacey, though. I'm just trying to reach for something.
I don't know.
And you happen to be in the way.
That could be your excuse. That could be your excuse. I don't know what happens. I'm unconscious. I wake up and I see you on top of me. That's it.
But I'm not coming into any physical contact with you.
See, that's what you keep saying. That's what you keep saying, as though you're trying to, like, make me believe that. But, you know, Joseph, like, we need to talk about this. Like, enough is enough. I will not take this anymore. You will stop doing that.
Maybe when we're in your house. This is my house. Okay, play by my rules.
I don't play like that, Joseph.
Well, I ain't playing no more. Playtime is over.
Joseph.
Oh, yeah.
Joseph, you will stop. Joseph. I didn't know what kind of water you'd like, whether it be Poland Springs or Evian. So I got you Fiji. Do you like Fiji?
Sure. If you like paying for water. But I'll take it anyway. Since you got it for me. Thank you. I was thirsty.
I don't know if I should hand this over. You basically told me how